Okay. Trenton?
McCall Smith's going to make our presentation. Donnie can't be here, our new road councilman is Donnie Merrill, so we asked McCall if she would do it. She's only been our clerk for 15 years, so she has a bit of an idea what we're all about.
So,
We will ask you to speak loud.
Okay.
We're not real high tech on the mic, but yeah, if
I'll
you could,
do my best.
if you could,
I don't have
okay.
a very loud voice usually, unless I'm yelling at my kids. The downward button, right?
Down to advance. Yep.
Okay. So this is the project that you said you had a hard time figuring out what we were doing. It's North Center, and we should have put that it's going from our main street, which is a UDOT road, that they take care of it, to 1200 North. 1200 North is actually a dead end, so it would go the entire part of that road, and this is just a picture of it. You can kind of see right here that where the road has sunk, and then there's the dip in the road from water lines that were put in quite a few years ago. This is just a little bit of information. We have about, according to UDOT, 8.8 miles of paved road, and this project takes over about 1.47 miles, which is almost 20% of our roads. So you see it really impacts our community quite a bit to do it. It will improve the functionality of the road and the safety, as the mayor said, by smoothing and evening out that road. It will make it so that we can remove snow easier and keep cars where they're supposed to be. Our budget is $54,000. We get that from UDOT BNC roads. Most of it, the $50,000, comes from UDOT, but so we contribute about $4,000 a year from our general fund. And the estimated cost of this project is about $103,000. That's based on a bid from Staker Parsons, and we have requested $93,000. So we're willing to spend about $10,000 of our $54,000 to do this road. Here you can see the road. That's 1200. This is State Road, so it would be the entire North Center Street. Level the existing roadway with a 1-inch leveling coat in all necessary areas, which is mostly where that water line went through. They put in a new water line and it sunk. And then once that is done, and then there are 2 intersections that he discussed. You can see right up here, this is one of the intersections and this is another intersection. Both of them are in pretty poor shape. I'm guessing, I didn't actually get the bid. So, but put new asphalt, they're really degrading a lot. The road's breaking up, and then they'll chip and seal the entire 1.47 miles. You can see in those pictures where the water line has dropped. It's pretty severe. And we have lots of lots of cracks and issues in the road. Here's the intersections. This is the one, I'm not sure if that's the one you were talking about, that has the ditch. It's the very far north one.
Yeah, that's the one.
So you can see kind of on that road, but over here, it's pretty much turned to gravel at the edge of the road. There's asphalt's broken on both sides, broken up into gravel. We have done some surface repairs on the roads to try and maintain them. You can see really a lot, the potholes and the breakup of the road in that.
McCall, move that right there. Go back to that. Where he's talking about is right in that upper right-hand corner.
Right here? Is that
No,
where?
actually, I'm up to 1200 north.
Oh, I
So,
thought you meant the
No.
drain on this.
Up to 1200 north. I don't know if you have the picture of 1200 north or not.
oops, wrong. I thought I did. Right here is 1200 north. So is it this ditch going east and west?
No, you see where the big tree is?
Or north, yes.
You see where the big tree is?
Right
there,
here.
right where you've got, that ditch runs right along the first east, is it first east?
No, it would be 1200 north and North Center.
Oh,
would be
Center
the
Street.
two.
Right, it runs right along Center Street on the west side of the road. And it comes right up to 1200 north. And,
Okay.
and it makes that radius really, really tight, and it would be good if you could extend, just 10 feet, the culvert 10 feet further to the south, so that you can get a little bit bigger radius in there. I think it would make it a lot more safe.
And probably this is one of the areas that having a full-time employee with the CMPO, they could have contacted us and we could have discussed it prior to this meeting and added it to our plan. So that you can see that those intersections are breaking out. Here's our bid that we did submit with our application. You can see traffic control, about 4,000. To patch that water line trench, 20,000. Overlaying each of those intersections, it's about 12 or 13,000 total. They are going to blade the shoulder and improve it, and then they're going to chip seal the whole road. You'll notice that every single dime that we're asking for from COG is going to go into improving roads. Our council member over the roads is volunteering his time to oversee it, and I put the presentation together and did all of that as my job as town clerk. So every dime that you give us is going to go to improving roads. So our conclusion is going to increase safety. We're located outside of the CMPO, so we do qualify for the rural set-aside. It's going to help improve. There's a school bus that goes up and down that road at least 4 times a day, sometimes 6 times a day. Garbage trucks, all of those will have the benefit of an improved road that's going to be safer for them. We all know that improving existing roads is a lot cheaper than building new ones, so it's a good way to spend money. And like I said, every dollar that is given to us is going to go right back into the roads. And I think I'm the next one too.
The next project.
Yes.
Are there any questions or comments?
Yes,
on that
questions?
particular one?
Yes.
There's a lot of bikers that use that road. Do you have the intent to open that back up for some of these larger races will be improved?
Well, so you bring up a good point. We did close our roads to bike races this last year. We put it on the agenda for this next year to see, to revisit the issue and see how it goes this year. So I can't answer that because I don't have any vote, but it is